So you're an international student studying in Russia or are planning on coming to Russia to study, and you're looking for information around on how you can create a passive income or just an income, money, yeah, to survive or pay for your tuition or pay for your upkeep. So I listed 7 skills, 7 businesses you can go into as an international student studying in Russia. So at number 1, we have beauty and grooming. So under this, at number 1, we have hairstyling. So this could be female hair. You know how to do braids, you know how to install hair. People are making a lot of money with this business. Or you can literally import hair like expression into Russia and sell them at a cheaper price. If you can sell it at a cheaper price, the better, because in the African shops they are pricey, a little pricey. So if you drop the prices a little lower, people can buy from you. So for braiding hair, you can not only just target Africans, but you can also target the Russians, because they like to explore different hairstyles, and they admire our hair, and you can literally go into that business and just do their hair. For the gentlemen, you can literally open a barbing shop where you handle African hair. It's for males. There are a few barbing facilities for them, Africans. So if you come here and open your own barbing shop, maybe come with your equipment and start barbing hair, can start in your hostel. You can literally start in your hostels. All these things I'm mentioning, people literally started from their hostels and then started, home servicing. I know someone who used to travel around Moscow. People would invite her to do, their makeup, and she'll go to their houses and do their makeup and make money. So I believe that you can create a business out of this. Now, speaking of makeup artistry, that's another business you can go into as an international student. Now, makeup artistry, you know how to do people's makeup. You can do it on their graduation, especially around this time. There are weddings happening around. If you're really good with your craft, you open up an Instagram channel, you showcase your talent. You can not only attract the African community, but also attract the Russian community. Then under this point, I have lashes and eyebrow installations. So if you have this skill, you know how to do lashes, you know how to do eyebrows and the like, come, bring these skills, create a business out of it, and you will make the money. You will make the money. Okay? Another business idea would be becoming a nail tech. You know how to do nails. Look at my nails. You know how to do nails, and you can start at a cheaper price, because installing nails here is expensive. Installing nails here is expensive, but if you're just starting, and then you can drop down the prices a little and attract new customers to you. Then maybe later, when you become like really, really skilled and you've gained your audience and people trust you, you can increase the prices. But please don't increase too much. Student price, guys, student price. Okay, so the second skill you can go into, or business you can go into, is the fashion industry. I have a friend, she's literally into African fashion. So she, imports wrappers, Ankara, Chitenge, whatever you call them in whatever part of Africa. So she imports them, but she's a designer, like a tailor, a tailor designer, fashionista kind of thing. So she can design the outfit and create it for you. So you can go into that section, or because of the sanctions and whatever, people can't access places like Shein or cheaper places to buy their clothing, and online shopping, has become a hassle for, us here in Russia. So if you can open a fashion brand somewhere in Russia where you're importing trendy pieces, some people like the trendy stuff, you're importing trendy pieces, or maybe you can just create your own brand, and promote it. I think you can make money out of that. You can make money out of that. The other thing under fashion is you can become a model. I have modeled before. I have modeled before. It was a fun experience, and people literally turn this into a career, and they're making some good money out of it. So you can become a model and create this money. Other people become designers and stylists. So if you're really good with your fashion, promote yourself as a stylist, promote yourself as a designer. You can, create mock-ups and stuff like that, and sell these ideas to your clients. Another point under this is you can create handmade fashion items or jewelry. So if you can make jewelry, I know there's someone, her name is Martha. She makes earrings, jewelry that are handmade, and she uses like flowers, natural flowers, and embroiders them, and they're so cute, and she's making money out of that. She has her own business, so you can create something, maybe crochet, your craft, use your crafts in the fashion industry, make a business out of that, and your market, can expand to not only the Africans, but as well as the Russian market. So at number 3, we have teaching English. You can do private tutoring. There is an app called repetit.ru where you can, sign up, put in your credentials, and find students on there. They do, however, get a certain amount for each student, you get. There's a fixed amount they get from that. Or you can use Profi. So these are just some apps: repetit.ru, Profi, Avito, and hh.ru. These sites you can use to apply for jobs, set up a profile. The other point under this is you can become a nanny. So most families, especially the rich kind of families, want a nanny who can speak English. And if you have like a skill, you're really good with kids, you know how to speak English, that's like a bonus. So you can do part-time nannying. So I'm talking for both students and people coming here for work purposes. So for students, if you can't do nannying like for the full day, there are some offers that give you the opportunity to do it part-time. Now, speaking of part-time, we have part-time opportunities and full-time opportunities. So it depends on the kind of schedule you have. For example, if you're an undergraduate, you will lean more towards the part-time job availabilities other than the full-time jobs. So you have to weigh yourself, especially when you're coming to study, especially a medical course. You can't be doing full-time working. Maybe you do a night shift full-time, you need your rest as well. So I would advise you get a part-time job instead of a full-time job. And it also depends on what job you're going into exactly. But for me, I settle more on the online jobs as a student, and I usually advise people to go the online route or jobs, or start a business where you can manage your time perfectly. The other point under this is summer camps. There are a lot of summer camps available, and you can go into these summer camps as a teacher of English, of course, and teach. The pay is dependent on your qualifications. A lot of things around this. I don't want to go into details. If you need me to go into details for each and every, skill I'm talking about, you could just comment in the comment section, say you want more, on which area you want more information on, and I can make another video in more depth and details and give you suggestions, give you tips, give you, more information on the subject. Okay. The fourth point would be photography and videography. And oh my God, I have seen people just soaring in this area of business. They are doing so well. I know a man, his brand is Mountain Photography, and he is doing so well. If you have a skill and you're good at it, Russians wouldn't care if you're black, if you're white. Just be good at your skill, and your skill will open so many doors for you. And he's doing brand deals, he's taking wedding shots, he's doing great. He's doing great. So if you have the skill of photography, you're back home, you have that camera, improve on your skill, know how to edit, go to that online course, improve your editing skills, because that will make you money here if you come and connect with the right kind of people. That will make you money. So under this point, there's digital and marketing skills. If you have, maybe you are a social media influencer, social media manager, you know how to market, those skills, bring them and make a business out of it. The other skill under this would be content creation. If you're a content creator, you can make money in Russia being a content creator as well. I'm trying to be one. I'm trying to make money out of my content. The other thing you could do is e-commerce. I'm still trying to find out more information on how you can go about it, but if you want me to create a video on how that process is going for me, I will just comment and I will make a more detailed video on that later. At number 5, we have tech and digital skills, web development, graphic designing, print on demand. All these are business ideas you can go into. I'm still researching on how print on demand could work in Russia because of the sanctions. Like, there are a lot of limitations because of the sanctions, but I'm just sure there's a way out here and there, and I'm still doing some researches on that, and we'll make a separate video on how that process is going. At number 6, we have the food business. If you can bake, I know someone, she literally created a baking business. She does cakes, people like her cakes, she does cupcakes, she's selling them, she's making money. So if you're into baking, you're into cooking, there's someone in my church, she brings in baked products, and every time after church people buy from her. So if you can, bring it on. And also African cuisines. Oh my God, the Nigerians have taken this area by storm. And if you're from any other country, you're from the south, you're from the west, you're from the north, bring in your dishes. People want to taste a bit of Africa. Russians want to taste a bit of Africa. They want to explore. Bring in your business, advertise it well, make the money. Don't sleep on your skill. Don't sleep on it, and don't sleep on opportunities to make money. At number 7, these are just some bonuses I put together. So number 1 will be working in a call center. So on this point, I'll have to warn you to be very careful on which call center you find yourself in, because not all call centers are legit. So you have to be very mindful. But students do part-time services in a call center, but be very careful. Students do also do part-time services under the construction sites. I don't know, for me, it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. But yeah, there are some students who go to the construction sites and they make money. I just don't think it's safe for me, and I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm a princess, I'm a princess, I'm a princess. But yeah, people do make money out of it. Just be extra careful, that you're working in a safe construction site. You have contracts just in case anything happens to you and you have to, go to the hospital. Are they going to provide, are they going to pay for your bills at the hospital? Like, those are some things you should put into consideration when you're going into this line of work. Like, just don't go, I just want to make just sign papers, read contracts, tell them your services, what you need, what you expect from them. Just don't go there blindly. The other thing under this point is working for Ozone or Yandex. These are warehouses. You work in their warehouses, packaging, sorting, and the like, delivering as well. So you could work as that. You can work for Yandex. You can work for other delivery companies as well. But all in all, you have to be very careful and cautious of each job you're going into as an international student. Don't just go into anything thinking it's legit. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you read the papers you're going to translate if you have to, just to make sure you're safe and you're not doing anything illegal. Because most people reach out to them, they say it's a good job, but I've seen a lot of people go back home, go to jail, get killed just because it was an illegal job. Are you seriously gonna do an illegal job in Russia? You will be found. These people don't play. You will be caught. You will be caught. So don't play with these guys. So if you're coming here, just make sure you're doing legal stuff, because you will be caught. You will be caught. Stay safe. So if you need me to create any video concerning any part of what I just mentioned, but you want it detailed, just comment in the comment section and I will create another video on that, explaining into details on each one of them. Okay, so that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in my next one.